Thank you, Christoph, and thank you to all participants. I couldn't follow you throughout the 2 hours plus, but I followed you quite a substantial part, and I also thank Alexander Muller and all participants. I thank all the team under Christoph Stier and Milena. I think what we tried to do today is, first of all, to communicate better what we are doing. All the video clips, all the experiences. DeSIRA is a relatively new initiative, just launched 2 years ago. We are in the phase of what I call cruising speed. And what I heard today is food for thought also for our positioning for the period 2021-2027. In fact, we are in the phase of what is called pre-programming, basically meaning the identification of priorities at country level, at regional, at subcontinental level and global level to steer the financing of the European Commission for the period of the next 7 years. The idea is to see whether DeSIRA could be a sort of inbuilt template within the European approach of the EU Green Deal and the Farm to Fork in terms of research and development. As you know, we are speaking about the external dimension. There is Horizon 2020 in terms of research initiatives, which also have international cooperation embedded in it. And we have a number of hooks which have been elaborated in the past 6 months. So we have the communication on EU-Africa. Yesterday, I had the opportunity to intervene on RU Forum, and I see a lot of participants of yesterday also in today's proceedings. Tomorrow, there is another big event on science and innovation in Africa. This week, there is the AGRF, which is the Davos of African agriculture, where agricultural and agricultural research is quite high on the agenda. And I think what we tried to do today is to give a bit of signaling of what could be the priorities, what could be the pillars for the next programming period. And what I liked hearing a lot is terminology like a more systems approach, a more landscape approach, but also a prioritization. I think, as our Director General likes to say, we can't be all over the place and we need to prioritize and have impact. Also, what LIFT is trying to do is to show impact of what we do and development impact. We have a number of initiatives and ideas out there. For example, on cocoa, one of the DeSIRA programs is on cadmium in cocoa. I would like to see more research on the Nexus approach, but also on socioeconomic research. The Commissioner is very much close to areas like equity, inequalities across the value chain, but also in terms of how we can enhance rural livelihoods, have more gender mainstreaming in our agriculture portfolio, but also have research which gives clear signals to youth to invest and to engage in agriculture and to have upskilling in agricultural value chains. So this would be the approach, and I think what the EU Green Deal and the Farm to Fork aim to have is a bit of a profiling of the European Union in terms of the multilateral standard setting.